could find the words to describe you now, as I'm lying next to you and the world goes quiet. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands.
ありがとう。おお、指すごい。高っ。おお。みたいな香りするね、フルーツみたいなね。味比べする？うん。
放置してたな。
なんかまだ1ヶ月ちょっと前やのにもう懐かしいんやけど。
懐かしい。まあけど富士山とかより高いから、そんな気軽に来れるわけじゃないんやけど。
まずはじゃあ富士山。
If ever that day comes around, if I get my feet on the ground, I'd make Bonnie my wife, and we'd rob this whole town. Maybe take all that money, get a boat and sail down, down, where the blue, blue waters flow. Yes, this is a place I would go. We might get ourselves lost, we may never be found. If ever that day comes around.
about time we met. I've been watching you over there. It's about time. When I feel so down and out, your love comes to raise me from all doubt. Yeah, and lift up our very heads, comfort us suffering. That's what you do. You're the soul of so many things. Hear your voice in the birds who sing. I love you. Wanna tell you I'm on my way. I'm coming home today. And I hear you say, it's about time we met. I've been watching you over there. It's about time we met. Now you're finally home again. It's about time.
Please, just tell me what's on your mind. 'Cause I don't have time to figure it out. We haven't been our best for long. I think that we're just holding on to something that won't work out. Maybe we should walk away, just say goodbye and go our separate ways. I can feel it deep inside. We will never work this out. We will never work this out. I can feel it deep inside. We will never work this out. We will never work this out before.